Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at New York. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Miami Heat just way behind.
And right now for the Knicks, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And, guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Alex Caruso out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Durant. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, Jordan Clarkson is out there with Morant. Then it's Santi Aldama. And there's Porzingis, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And Gallinari kicks to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
Here's Aldama. And here's Thompson, defended by Durant. Porzingis to 2. Gallinari with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to KD. Just 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And it's Durant missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They defeated Indiana in their last.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen. And, boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Porzingis kicks to Clarkson. Clarkson is screen on KD. Thompson passes to Morant. Shoots over Caruso. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Morant, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Aldama passes to Clarkson. They get it back. Gallinari with the steal. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shoots over Aldama, and it's Gallinari missing. The Heat trail by 4. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Now, here's Thompson, following the shot by Kevin Durant. DiVincenzo against Clarkson. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Porzingis. Over Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Porzingis does a nice job of getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul on his way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Caruso. Gallinari with a screen for Caruso. And the Knicks miss again. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Miami. Here's Aldama. Morant looking around. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
What a slam by the 6'3" Clarkson, showing he's still got some ups.
Pass to Durant. Gallinari outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now let's bring you the list of the top 3-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Knicks.
Well, this has been a hot 3-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Aldama finds Morant. Heat moving the ball around. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Here's Aldama. He has yet to score. Morant outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Thompson against KD. Over Thompson. KD can't get it to go.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Clarkson passes to Aldama. Porzingis against Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis kicks to Thompson. Here's Clarkson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Puts it up from 12. Shot's good by Durant.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Clarkson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Caruso against Porzingis. Here's Gobert. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Clarkson against DiVincenzo. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now, here's Caruso. No scoring in this one. The wide open look for Durant. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
DiVincenzo against Thompson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Pass to Gallinari. Gobert against Porzingis. The three for DiVincenzo. Porzingis with the rebound. The Heat have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Clarkson passes to Morant. Porzingis looking it over. Clarkson against DiVincenzo. Shoots. A shot by Clarkson, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes. It's freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Here's Caruso. Heat knocking down the tray. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Clarkson. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Group in for the Heat. George is checked in for Santi Aldama. Horton Tucker comes in for Ausar Thompson. Smith checked in for Clarkson. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Morant. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Bol comes in for Gallinari. Leonard, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Lance Thompson in for Alex Caruso. DiVincenzo finds Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
What strength from Leonard there, not allowing the defense to get the best of him.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Heat. Pass to Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Stan, when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation. You know, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do, and then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
And that one falls for Horton Tucker. And the Heat making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Horton Tucker. Knicks trail by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Gallinari. Right side Robinson.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Malcolm Brogdon. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 14 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. a tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
That free throw, no good. George is checked in for the Heat. And the second free throw, good. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. DiVincenzo against Brogdon. Outside, Porzingis. Pocket 6. Gallinari with the steal. To the paint. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Porzingis sets the pick for George. Outside, Bryant. Porzingis inside. Gallinari covering. Good work there as it goes.
Well, I'll tell you, sometimes Porzingis makes it look easy around the basket.
Leonard against George. Left side, Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Over George. Rebound by the Heat. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side, Porzingis. Smith finds Porzingis. Over Gallinari. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Gallinari passes to Leonard. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Brogdon scanning the floor. Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Brogdon from the arc. That shot off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks leading by a point. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And buenos noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
We've got Thomas Bryant, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Morant. And it's Smith, and it's George in at the power forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Outside, Robinson. Gallinari down low. He's against Smith. Here's Bull. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bull's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Brogdon against Thompson. Out to Morant. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Morant missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Down low. It's tipped. George with the steal. unloads from 13. Morant with another miss.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Bol, a screen on Smith. The three. It's rebounded by Bryant. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Pass to Morant. Great D that time from Leonard. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Stolen by Brogdon. In the corner, Smith with it. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Coach, on top of being an impactful player, Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. Works hard, puts the team first, and is willing to accept whatever role is given to him.
Now Smith, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Banked in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
And Brogdon with great positional size. He uses that height and strength to convert on that finish.
Leonard against Morant. Pass to Bol. To get open is Robinson. And it's Bol that time on the assist from Leonard. Bol's got 5. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, there she is here to check out the stats for Morant. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 12th in assists. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball play. Now here's Thompson. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Morant against Leonard. Bryant, a screen on Leonard. A pass to Bryant and stolen by Bol. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Leonard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
George. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Leonard against Morant. Bol dishes to Gallinari. On the wing, Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Morant with the screen on Thompson. Here's Brogdon. Leonard with the steal. At the elbow, Bol. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bol's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's a screen by Bryant. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proven to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Here's Brogdon. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. It's Brogdon on the wing. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to George. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Leonard.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
George against Bol. Robinson sets a screen for Leonard. Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Bryant with a screen on Thompson. Brogdon inside the line. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
New York again turning it over. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Kings, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Zinkas, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Santi Aldama comes in for George. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Clarkson in for Malcolm Brogdon. A different look for New York. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kawhi Leonard. To the inside, and stolen by Caruso. Here's DiVincenzo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To end the cold streak, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And you look at Ausar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
That free throw good from Thompson. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Aldama. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Miami. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Gallinari, he's checked in for Robinson. The three from KD. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Durant. Over Thompson. New York, no good that time either.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
2 points. That one goes. Caruso's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brogdon the pass to Aldama. Screen by Porzingis. Unloads. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 9 points last game. Pass to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Aldama. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 9.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Thompson outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Thompson. Shoots from 12. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caruso looking for an opening. To the middle. Back to Gobert. Pass to Caruso. For 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. The Heat trail by 11. Thompson outside. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 8.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Caruso. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Gobert with a screen for Gallinari. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Caruso. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
That one good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
It's Brogdon on the wing. 1:11 left to play here in the half. Here's Porzingis. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now, here is Gallinari. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Caruso. Good on the 3-point shot. Caruso's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thompson outside. Clarkson passes to Aldama. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Pass to Gobert. New York moving the ball around. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Aldama.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Clarkson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. Knicks lead by 14. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, this team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot draws Cleveland. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The Eastern Conference winner, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Heat.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack, or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Gallinari, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Heat trail by 14. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Rudy Gobert is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Pass to Caruso. DiVincenzo with the screen for Caruso. Back to DiVincenzo. Caruso against Morant. Gobert with the screen on Morant. Here's Caruso. The offensive rebound. Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
KD finds Gobert. Fades. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Aldama. Now, here's Thompson. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York leading by 10. DiVincenzo with it. 8 points for him. Durant feeling it out a bit. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
First one falls for him.
Well, as the younger generation would say, Alex Caruso has that dog in him. He's a tenacious player on both sides of the ball and is constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. Number 1, the Knicks. The Heat third.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at two of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
That free throw good from Thompson. No good on the second free throw. New York leading by 12. Over in the corner, Caruso. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Baseline jumper. New York missing again.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Aldama gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
DiVincenzo kicks to Gallinari. New York moving it around. There's the triple. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pass to Aldama. Thompson, a screen on Gallinari. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Over KD. And that one comes up a bit short. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to DiVincenzo. Durant against Clarkson. Using his length inside. Durant.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
Thompson outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Porzingis against Gobert. Porzingis can't hit. And Caruso's got the ball here for New York. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And it's Gallinari missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Thompson passes to Morant. Porzingis with a screen on Caruso. You can see, and coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Thompson. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up 9 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Gobert against Porzingis. Pass to Gallinari. This one for 3. And the Knicks miss again. The Heat trail by 13. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. A 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
KD with it. Picked up by Thompson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Porzingis against Gobert. DiVincenzo kicks to Gallinari. Lock at 6. 3-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And stolen by Caruso. Gallinari with it. Aldama's there. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Caruso sets the screen for DiVincenzo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Throw drops for DiVincenzo. The Heat trail by 17. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Out to Porzingis. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gallinari against George. Back to Gallinari. To the paint. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now that's 17 points for Gallinari.
And this is what Gallinari does best. Once he catches fire, he is aggressive to score.
Here's Morant. They can't stop the run with that one. The Knicks leading by 19. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 11. Pass to Gallinari. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Gallinari missing. And so George will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And here's Morant. Back to George. Lets it go with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Robinson on the wing, guarded by Porzingis. And the three ball is good. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
George finds Morant. Aldama. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-7 run. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Morant. Clarkson against Thompson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Heat with some changes. Smith checked in for Santi Aldama. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Morant. And then for New York, Bol comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Leonard in for Gallinari. Now, here is Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Here's Leonard. And it's Miami with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Knicks leading by 20. Now, here's Bull. 7 points in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Bull. Robinson left side. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Drills it from outside. Clarkson's got 8 points.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
It's Robinson, top of the key. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Brogdon kicks to Smith. Pass to George. Clarkson outside. George sets a screen for Clarkson. Over Robinson. George with no one around. Misses the 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here is Smith. Porzingis passes to Brogdon. In the corner, George with it. Robinson with the block. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Leonard. Over George. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
DiVincenzo against Brogdon. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Leonard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leonard's got 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Smith. George is out there with Bryant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Joseph. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Morant against Joseph. Now here's Brogdon. Tight defense on him. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Bol, a screen on Brogdon, stolen by George. In transition, here comes Miami. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
And here is Joseph. After Malcolm Brogdon hitting the three. Outside Robinson, pass to Leonard. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Joseph. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now, here's Joseph. Inside. Leonard kicks the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Heat with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Morant. Bryant sets the screen for Morant. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 14. It's taken away by Smith. There's the three. And it's Morant missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Morant against Joseph. Outside Bryant. Brogdon finds Morant. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Smith. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Durant's checked in for Corey Joseph. So it's the Knicks now. It's a 14-point game. With the step back. Shoots from 12. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Bryant. Thompson against Brogdon. Bryant, a screen on KD. Now here's Morant for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
Bull, the pass to Durant. They double-team KD. Outside Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard battling for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Heat on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Up top, Morant. Defended by Durant. Morant against KD. Lets it go from 11. And another basket for Miami.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Durant. Here's Bull. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. George finds Morant. Here's Bryant. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Morant against KD. Durant blazing up.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bryant, a screen on KD. And it's Morant missing. New York leading by 13. Leonard kicks to Bull. Pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. Thompson from long range. Heat have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the 4th quarter. Really getting it done. Morant with it. Screen by Bryant. Morant with it. Leonard picks him up. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for Miami. Zingas, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Santi Aldama comes in for George. And it's Thompson in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a new group in for the Knicks. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Molinari comes in for Bol Bol. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Alex Caruso in for Leonard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And it goes down 2 points.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Gobert with a screen on Clarkson. Here's KD. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The 11-footer. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Porzingis with the block. The Heat trail by 8. Clarkson outside. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I think the wind could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Pass to Caruso. Back to DiVincenzo. Caruso against Morant. New York, no good that time either.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Now, Aldama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Now at the line, Thompson.
Shoot 2. We got this. We got this. Sport, sport. Bring back my team.
He's off on the first. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Now here's DiVincenzo to the paint, and KD throws it down.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. The jump hook. Porzingis trying to get free. Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to KD. Out to Gallinari. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Aldama. Gallinari covering. Aldama can't hit.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Durant uses his size in close.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Morant against Durant. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Morant.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Thompson against KD. Mr. Gobert. DiVincenzo kicks to Caruso. Gobert with a screen for Caruso. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Morant against Caruso. Gobert with the block. 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Gallinari.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Knocked away. Stolen by Thompson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Even with the defense all over him, Thompson sticks with it and doesn't just give up on the shot.
At the line for the Knicks, Klay Thompson. 2.
That free throw good from Thompson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brogdon outside. Here's Smith. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like that. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.